Happy Friday. This is Scott Vann with Vann Property Group, and this is
Holly.
Go ahead.
With Dallas Real Estate Staging.
And this is one of the first in our series called Foreclosure Friday, where we're going into houses that have been foreclosed on in the Plano area. And Holly's going to talk about
some of the upgrades and updates that you can do to improve the house.
And then at the end, based on that input, I will look at the price and we will give you a little bit of an idea as to whether we think this is a house that you want to make an offer on, whether we recommend it as a buy or a strong buy. And we'll start right out here in the front yard. The landscaping of this house is a little challenged, I would say. The trees need some help, and the bushes and stuff have kind of grown up, and the yard hasn't been watered in a while. And so this is definitely, I would think, Holly, going to be one of the first areas that a homeowner, when they move into this house, is going to work on, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely. Curb appeal is so important. So we do need to get some water into the grass, some pruning of the bushes, that sort of thing.
Let's go on in the house and see what the inside looks like. So here we are inside, and one of the things we notice is that the bank who's owned this house has, looks like they've upgraded the carpet and maybe done some paint work, so that's a positive attribute for the house, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Paint is great. You don't have to worry about that when you move in. You don't have to worry about replacing the carpet in this home either. However, we did notice that the tile doesn't exactly match the carpet, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape, and you can probably have the grout cleaned by a professional, and this is very little money. But it doesn't coordinate well, like we said, with the carpet, so you might consider replacing the tile.
You know what just hit me? Hardwoods. It would look really pretty.
Absolutely.
And make it really stunning. Let's go on into the kitchen area. We definitely want to talk about that and let you see that. Before we do that, this house is about 3,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. We have 2 living areas, 2 dining areas, and then the last feature we're going to show you is the pool outside. Let's head into the kitchen. And in my opinion, this is probably the area of the house that needs the most attention.
Absolutely.
What would you change if you were buying this house and this kitchen?
Well, there are a couple things that speak to me immediately. And first, the countertops. The countertops are kind of a blue color. They actually kind of match the tile on the floor.
Yes.
So I would definitely replace the countertops with granite. Granite is very popular right now. And it's not too pricey.
No.
And then the cabinets look really dated with this blonde whitewash finish. So a great new paint job would make these cabinets look beautiful.
And I think the next thing that I would look at if I was updating this kitchen is the appliances. Some of them appear to be probably original to the house, and some, what do you say, stainless steel appliances?
Absolutely.
Make it really pop. Dishwasher, double oven, microwave, stove match. Another cool thing about this house, Holly, is a lot of people like gas cooktops. This particular house has an electric stove, but the kitchen wall is on the outside of the house, and so getting gas run to here and inside would probably be a very easy thing to do for a plumber to take care of. So if someone wanted that option, then we could easily get this upgraded to a gas stove, I think.
That's a really good point. A lot of people do prefer gas
Yes.
over electric.
And if somebody wanted to paint these, how big a deal do you think that is?
It really isn't a big deal. I've actually painted kitchen cabinets myself with a friend. So it can be done. It does take a little sweat equity, but to hire someone to have it done is relatively inexpensive, much cheaper than replacing the cabinets.
And the cabinets still look good.
Yeah, they're in great shape.
Yes, so I think a good paint job would just make a huge difference in this kitchen. Let's head back to the master bedroom.
Sounds good.
Well, we're here in the master bedroom. It's huge. And it has 2 closets. Nice closets. So him and her have a nice walk-in space, each their own, and I think that's a pretty cool feature. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great thing to have the 2 closets that are separate, and they're both very spacious.
And from here, we have 4 windows looking out onto the pool, which is beautiful in and of itself. Mm-hmm. And, you know, if you got kids out there romping and stomping and you're in the house, wouldn't you like to be able to see
You
them?
can kick back here. There's plenty of room for a sitting area.
Yes.
And a king-size bed. And look at this feature over here.
Fireplace.
Fireplace. Wow.
And the cool thing is the fireplace is a double-sided fireplace, and so not only does it open up on the master bedroom, when we go into the master bath, it's also opened up onto the tub, so we get to see it from both sides. That's a really nice feature.
Yes, I like that.
Let's head into the
Very
master bath.
relaxing.
Now, Holly,
Yes.
one of my big things is carpet in the master bath. Or in any bath. Let's forget master bath. It's just icky.
Yeah.
And so when you're changing the tile, if they were going to change out the tile in the front common areas, it would not be much more expense to come on in, pull the carpet out of the master bath, and then right there in the wet closet and the shower area, put tile that matches all the way throughout the house.
That's a great idea. Another really easy and inexpensive update.
Yes. And over here, we'll show you footage of the fireplace overlooking this jetted tub. And then there's a glass block wall that looks out there, so we get lots of natural light coming in here, but we still have all the privacy involved.
Right.
Yes. And we get the Stepford shower and the huge walk-in closet down at the end. So as far as master bedrooms go, this one ranks pretty high for me.
I agree. I think it's a great space.
Let's go upstairs.
Sounds good.
Okay. Now, Holly, we're upstairs. This house has 2 bedrooms downstairs. It has the master bedroom, and another bedroom that could be used as a guest, or if you have a child or something, maybe to sleep down there. But then we have 2 bedrooms upstairs, and then we have this. And the best way to describe this room is huge.
Yes.
What would you use this room for?
Wow. I think if someone was buying this house and they had kids, there's plenty of space for games and crafts and toys galore, plus TV and a sofa. Or if you really like to entertain and you like sports and you have company come over, you can put in a great big TV in here and invite all your friends to come over and watch a sports game.
Yes, that would be a great idea. And then we have these built-ins down here. We have a door that goes out into the attic, so they have some extra storage space. And then we have these, the kids' books, knickknacks, pictures, all that kind of stuff would go great down here as well.
Right.
So we've got the kids taken care of inside.
Uh-huh.
I think the last thing we have to go see is that pool.
Absolutely.
Let's
go
go.
take a look.
Holly, we're out here in the backyard. There is a large backyard area here, so there's plenty of room for kids to romp and stomp, or if you're at that age where you need that swing set and all that kind of stuff going on. But also, we have this amazing pool. It's cool because you can see it from this formal area up front with the doors coming out. We can see it from that living area, the den area, because there's windows looking out over the pool. We can see it from the master bedroom, because there's windows looking out over it. And then there's a door right over there that leads straight into the powder room. And so when the kids are all wet and they need to run in and use the bathroom and everything, that is a really nice feature, wouldn't you think?
That's a great feature.
Now, the pool, you can tell by looking, needs a little maintenance, but that's true with most pools. And I would say that it's probably one of the positives for this house, that it has this pool out here like this. Great for the kids to come out and play and have a good time. We've got the room upstairs for the kids, so very kid-friendly house.
And great for entertaining. There's a lot of patio space here to set up chairs and tables so that you can entertain your family and friends.
And a lot of it is covered space, so even if the weather is not perfect, you can still sit out here and have a good time, even if it's hot outside or a little rainy or whatever.
Right.
You still have plenty of room to sit underneath it and have some lawn chairs or patio furniture, whatever we need out here.
Right. Sounds good.
Let's go back in the house for one final wrap-up. So Holly, we've gone through the whole house. We're standing here in this really nice den area that we didn't go to. It does have a fireplace here. It also has a built-in over there for TVs and such. It also looks over the pool. Overall, what's your take on this house?
I like the kitchen. Of course, it does need some updating. It needs some paint, it needs some new countertops. But I think the layout is great. I love the way it overlooks the family room and the breakfast nook. And I really like that we have all of these windows so you can look out to the backyard and the great pool.
So, overall, do you feel like the changes that need to be, as a designer, the changes that need to be made to this house particularly a woman would walk into this house and say, you know what, I want to do this, this, and this for me. Do you think that they're easily done?
Yes, I think they're easily done. And you can certainly move in and live here for a while and just kind of think about some of the changes that you'd like to make and the specifics, and then make those changes over time.
Now let's talk about the last thing that everybody wants to know about, price. This house is priced at $299,900, almost $300,000. And there is a little bit of work that needs to be done to this house. And at $300,000, my opinion is that at that price point, we should be getting a nicer quality house. Although there is some work that's been done to it. If you go look at what else is sold in the neighborhood at that price point, we're talking about granite countertops and a few extra amenities like that to make it worth it. So my recommendation on this house is it has great potential. With a few changes, it's an awesome house. My recommendation is let's make an offer on the house, taking into consideration the things that you feel like need to be done, and then see if the bank is willing to entertain an offer on it.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Foreclosure Friday on ScottVann.tv. And this is Holly, and if you ever need any interior, staging, any help like that, please give her a call. We'll have all her information down at the bottom of the screen. And if you want to come take a look at this house or any other house, feel free to give me a call.